Right. Started the stream. Hello, everybody. Let's hope tonight's a bit smoother than last night. Can always hope. Where's my, who's it? Right. Now, what were we doing? Oh, it's nearly time to fast forward.
No.
It's not? We can't. There's a reason we can't.
Oh, yes, we are finished with the...
We'll finish the harvest. I think we've got straw to pick up and ploughing to do. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, what's on the back of that? Oh, you filled up one of the things with silage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I might as well go and sell that. Hi, Mick. Dirty tractor doctor. Shut up. Silage, the barn. I reckon I remember where the barn is. I reckon.
Hello, welcome to the stream. It's me and Johnny tonight.
Just us, yeah. No princess either?
No, it's not real. She needed the rest. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Ah, are you? Okay. Well, that'll be entertaining for you. I won't say anything all night now. Yeah. I'll get all offended.
It's offended.
Dirty tractor doctor.
Why?
Because he's going to listen to my moaning and groaning while he's driving.
Why is he offended by that? He loves to do that.
Oh, no, he loves to do that. No, he's offended me. Calling my comments and my excellent, relevant ramblings mumbles. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, laggy. So Wonko's probably getting over a hangover.
Yeah. Did you see how fast I picked up the grass yesterday?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It didn't worry me using that thing. I was just worried that your wagon held 1,000,000 litres. That's all I was worried about.
If you buy the extension, it's hold 150.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Nah. Maybe.
Without the extension, it's only 100
Just one.
million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all right.
No, it's 100,000 without extension.
Yep. That's all right. Geez, Doc, you're only going to send me one tissue? Send me the whole box. I need it. I need the whole box, mate.
So, where do we sell straw?
Sell straw. There's a couple of places.
Yeah.
Probably the barn, I'd say, is the best price, where I just come from. It's not that hard to get to. Basically down the road, one turn, and at the barn.
Okay.
So how far is the trip, Doc? Like one way? Is it an hour's travel or 2 hours? What? How far away do you have to travel? 10 minutes? I think you should play with the small old Polish equipment. Yeah. Jesus. Take us 2 days to plough a field. It'd take us a week. I've gameplayed it, picked the grass up, or the straw. Where's the fun in that? I If there was 4, 5 or 6 of us playing, sure. Be nice to have the whole crew back again.
Yeah.
There used to be 6 of us regular. With the odd drop in every now and again on top of it. So we had a yeah, that's right, Doc. We used to have a 8-player server. No need for it anymore now. Everyone's either
No,
moved.
you used to have 10-player server.
Oh, was it 10? Yeah, it was something like that.
I got 8-player server. That's not
That's
enough,
right.
he said the ice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We had 10. The people either moved on or got sick of the game or called me an arsehole. So, you know, it happens.
I had a break for a while, but I never called you asshole.
No, no. If the shoe fits, though, you know, I am good at it.
Yeah. But you had to go into the barn.
Yeah, just drive into it, mate. Yep. It's a drive-through.
Yeah.
Right. I may go on fast forward time. I don't want to play on the dark. Where's the house? Oh, there it is. Scared of the dark. Well, that's true. Yeah, there's better maps coming out all the time. Well, there has been a couple anyway. We might be able to get a decent group going again. We can only hope. It used to be a lot of fun. Well, I had fun anyway. Don't know about anyone else. Like that, is it?
I was in the sell point of selling, Tony, so you
Yeah,
have to
that's
do
all
it again.
Hang on, I have to walk a bloody 100 metres away from the trigger. Yeah.
So you gained a little bit money per that load.
Ah, good. Das is good, ja. Why is it still dark? Oh, that's 6:30. Oh, that's all right. It's going to get brighter.
6:30.
Yep, it's going to get brighter and brighter. That's good. Now, I was going to do something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can sell a load of silage again.
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to start ploughing. Right. Plant growth is off. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Probably will. I'll go and sell another load of silage. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it's because he has been working for through the whole night. So
Yeah, it should be pretty close. How much straw do we have in stock? Not straw, bloody grass. Oh, the grass is full, so yeah, that's all right. How's the animals? Bloody hell, Wonko. Get your butt here. Look after your animals, basket. Sheepies need cleaning. Piggies, not piggies, cows. They need a bit of straw. Cows need straw. And total mixed rations very soon.
does that silo where you putting grass in take straw,
Does it take straw?
or do we have somewhere else on the
No, it
farmer?
takes straw, but it's full.
Okay, so we have enough straw there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Let's unhook that. Do that in a minute. Go and sell another load of silage. The forage wagon's a little bit, needs a grease and oil change.
Yeah.
And repair. Yes. Missed my cutoff. Whoa. I always forget this turn. Shit. Fortnight contest. High and buy. Oh, high and buy fortnight. Yeah, I did, mate. I watched it after the stream. Couple of cool sounding old. They were inters, weren't they? They were internationals. Case internationals. Yeah, they sounded cool. Prices up at the barn. I'm gonna take a shortcut. It's not like me to do that. I hardly ever do. But I am. I feel rebellious today. The field needs fertilising and ploughing anyway. sent you a photo of the 2 or 3 ton tractor on a 14-ton dump trailer. Okay, I'll have a look at that. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I did check Facebook earlier.
Did you see that price for a straw now?
Has it dropped, has it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're both places. The barn's fallen out the butt. The other place is $30 more.
Yeah.
You can take a load or two there.
You know where it is?
Yep, up near the shop. Just before you get to the shop.
Ah.
Fair way away, that one. That's going to cost a fortune. I'll do it later. I was just thinking about smoothing out that corner, but that's going to cost $100,000 to smooth that off. We'll do it when we can afford it. I'll cheat and do it in GA. Shortcut.
How easy is it to get to that Texas point then?
To which? To which, sorry?
That other place to sell straw.
Oh, it's easy to get to. It's just a fair
Okay.
trip, that's all. Alright, let's check this thing out. Only 33 in input. 66, okay, that'll have another load later today. I'm guessing. Fermenting soil.
Yeah, I can fill it up later.
Yep.
Because it's easy with this loading wagon to pick it up on the
From the
ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's active, okay. Can't hear it working. There's no sound, really? Huh. Thought it'd have something, a hum of some sort, but no. No hum. Woo, went too far. Right. Hello, Scott. Welcome, mate.
Hello, Scott.
Oh, I think I need to roll smoke. Another day down on the farm. Just oops and I tonight. No Wonko again. No dirty tractor doctor. He's off to his new abode. For the weekend. No Wonko. He's either still getting drunk or getting over a hangover, one of the two. Well, we've saved him plenty of work for next weekend. Alright, let's see what happens to field 17 when we plough it. Whether those... Oh, geez, I've just gone past the entrance for it. Whether those lines disappear or not, or whether that's some feature he's added.
You may need to have create fields on.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see what happens. I'll go over it a few times and see if it does anything, and if I have to have that on, well, that'll be alright. I can do that. We'll find out. Does look like it's definitely a designated field, but whether it takes those lines out, if they're, if it's a texture that's built in or not, about to find out.
Yeah. Jesus. Was not so easy to get into this place.
It is a tight turn to get in.
Yeah.
It's only got one way into that area.
No, two.
Oh, has it two? Okay.
Yeah. I hope I go the right way. Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Damn it. Zigzagging. No, I think it's working. I think. Right. I'm driving through one of those. Yeah, no, it's not a. Okay. No, it is not a texture. It's actually the way he's made the steel. Planted the crop in GE. So that's all right. Good.
You cannot do it with create field either.
Yeah, no, it's working. It's getting rid of it.
Yeah.
It is working. I mean, it's a nice idea to have the train lines in the field, but you wouldn't really have that in a grass field.
No.
Sure, in a crop field you might, a wheat field or whatever you may.
Yeah. Yeah, but
The
not in the grass.
Grass goes everywhere. You only have to throw a.
Only if you're driving over it
Constantly, all the time. Yeah. That's right. I mean, you could go in your backyard if it's the right time of the year and just throw a handful of grass seed, and when it grows, it starts to spread out, even where it hasn't been seeded.
Yeah.
Grass just spreads out. Like I said, it's a nice idea, but not for the grass seed, not for the grass seal, and not for the grass field. God, mouths are not working today. It's unusual.
We can hear it.
Usually can't shut up. Come on, come around. Come on. Ooh. What absolute superior kind of driving was that? Bloody brilliant.
If you say so. train don't works on this map.
No, there's no way. No train. Just an old train track. That's all.
Yeah.
No traffic either. Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind. Most maps I don't like the idea that it doesn't have AI traffic. I like traffic. It breaks the monotony up. Seeing the cars drive around, but here there's enough going on in this map that it doesn't worry me. No, I haven't, Scott. Some new trailer, a bulldog trailer. No, I haven't. Is it on Mod Hub or somewhere? What sort of trailer is it? One that you pull behind the tractor, or is it a truck trailer? I haven't looked today and see if there's any mods been released today. A rare thing.
Saturday today, so I don't release mods on Saturday.
No, not normal.
Usually don't.
No, they usually don't. So I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
No, that's right. I mean, the other sites do, like the other sites I follow do, but usually Giants don't, usually. They have the weekend off. Poor things, they work so hard.
Yeah.
It's got 4 axles. Okay. And you put it behind the tractor. Okay. No, I haven't seen it. I'll have to look out at it later on. I will be checking. That's the word I wanted. What's come out in the last 24 hours. So we'll definitely have a look. Come around. Good thing. Hello, UK. How's things, mate? Hope it's good.
Hello, you okay?
Ooh, how's Portia? Last time I was talking to her, she was a bit poorly. Hope she's gotten over it. My memory ain't that good, so I'm not sure what the problem was. I can't remember. in one ear and out the other half of the time. Oh, that's right, that's right. Oh, great. That's fantastic, mate. It's good news. Really is. And what about you, mate? You okay? Oh, can you? I'm going to have to check it out. Have a look at this trailer, Scott. I will. Oh, time to have a smoke. I'm all right, thanks, UK. Nothing changes for me. Wake up feeling the same as I did the last morning. Tired. Always tired, mate. All right, hide workers, stop it. Just wanted you to do a row so I can roll the smoke. You might as well do that bit. I haven't finished yet. Yeah. I'm guessing Wonko's not here, mate, because I'm guessing he's still either at the thing he was yesterday, drinking beer and listening to live music was his thing he said what he was doing yesterday. So I'm guessing he's still there or recovering from yesterday.
I think he's still there.
Yeah, he could be. Oh, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Yeah, he could be still there.
He's going to recover whole next weekend.
Yeah, probably. It'll take him all week. He deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah.
UK, I downloaded and had a good go at Brusda. I struggled to get going as you are given fields but no equipment to do anything with them. So what was up with your internet, mate, yesterday? I have no idea. Everything got better as it went along. It just kept breaking down at the beginning. And the rest of the day was good. It just had a bad hiccup and just wouldn't let me bloody do anything. It was a little bit annoying. But it's ended up smoothing out. Knock on wood, nothing's gone wrong so far today. Sort of eliminated everything else that could have been wrong, but computer-wise or anything like that, game-wise. But it was the internet playing up. Stupid bloody thing. Happens to us all, though. Sometimes you get a bad day. I love the fact that when you do have a problem and you get in contact with your service provider and they say, oh, no, there's nothing. It must be at your end. There's a problem with you, not us. Yeah, I love that. Just how stupid do, some of the ISPs think you are? Is your modem plugged in? Is the computer turned on? Being the person that I am, I've had many arguments with my provider over the years. They're alright, pretty good now. Very rare that get a problem. But like I say, it affects us all some days. It doesn't want to play nice. UK Simmer says it can't be worse than being told you're too far away from the roadside box and it is just outside your house. Yeah, I remember being asked, oh, how long is the cable from the phone connection to your modem? You'd say it might be, 5 metres. And they go, oh, okay, maybe that's too far. Can you move the modem closer? Okay, I do have a 3 metre one. That's the shortest you can get. Oh, I'll try that cable. No, still the same. Oh, or maybe the cable isn't long enough. Have you got a longer cable? What? You think to yourself, who do they bloody well employ? Some of these people that just got no idea. Cable's too short. Cable's too long. No, everything's all right at this end. It has to be at your end. Yeah, no, it ain't. Yeah, they have a script they've got to follow. I usually, now when I ring up, like I've learnt my lesson, trying to communicate to some of these operators that, look, it is their job. Fair enough. But yeah, they just read it off a script. It's the same old line every bloody time. But I've learnt now, all I do now is I say, can you please check my area for any outages in the area or if there's any maintenance? Yes, but let's go through. No, can you go and do that first? If you can't do it, then please go and ask your supervisor to check if there's an outage in my area or there's maintenance. Oh, we could just go check. No, we can't. Just do that, please. Okay, just a moment. Come back. And it's usually only a 15-minute call. Yeah, apparently the internet's out in your area. Thank you. Goodbye. Rather than suffer through all that bullshit, going through changing the settings on your modem and recycling the modem and over and over and over, just bypass that. I just bypass that now and just say, check
John,
my area. Yes, mate?
I just delivered up here.
You just did what now?
Let's throw up here.
You're selling the straw?
Even, yeah, up at the barn. I'm at field 4, so
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have to go all the way down to the
Oh,
other
yeah, it's too
sell
far.
point.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fair distance. And field 4 is nice and close to the barn, so it won't matter. Earning a little bit of money is better than none.
Yeah.
I mean, I've worked on computers for shit. I was writing scripts when computers first came out. I was writing code back then. I've been in computers for a long, long time. I don't try to belittle the people on the other end, but I just ask them nicely to go, please check. And sure, I don't know anywhere near as much as a proper technician anymore because the systems have all been upgraded and they're using different technology now. I mean, the code I learnt is only used in absolute basic things now. They use a completely different coding now. If you're nice to them, they're usually good.
But Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they have the computers in the 1800s.
Yeah, they did. Yep. Yeah, I used to be Noah's technician way back in the day. There was hell doing house calls in the rowboat. Counting down the days, yeah. Yeah, it's getting closer now. The class DLC will be out soon. Looking forward to it myself. It is one of my favourite brands, so I am looking forward to it.
Might need to buy that DLC for Uncle.
Yeah, I hope he does buy it.
If not, I'm gonna buy it.
He's what? Sorry.
If not, I maybe I buy it for him.
Oh, okay. That'll be very nice of you, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Finally, some class mods that aren't faulty.
Yeah.
Definitely won't hurt.
I'm wondering if the tank and the tipper is in the DLC.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if they will. No, I don't have a landline anymore, mate. Not anymore. Got rid of my landline. One too many telemarketers. I ended up getting 8 phone calls in one day, people trying to sell me things, and even 2 calls from the same person, and absolutely insisting that they never called me today. And I said, look, you called me 20 minutes ago. Don't you remember? Can't you recognise my voice? Because I sure recall your voice. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Anyway, after that, that was the day that I got rid of my landline. I got another 2 phone calls after that from a couple of other people trying to sell me stuff. And while I was on the phone, I hung the phone up, grabbed the cord, ripped it out of the wall. That was the end of that. No more landline. Never got another telemarketer phone me. And I'm very, very lucky I've never had telemarketers call me on my mobile. I've got friends that do, and I said to them, I don't understand that. I've never had one. Don't need a landline anymore. I had it for a few years later. I had it taken off my account and said, I don't use it anymore. And I upgraded my internet, and they said, oh, well, good, we'll disconnect that because that'll make your internet faster. Now, if we stop any people trying to phone. Oh, yeah, I heard that. I'm kind of looking forward to that too. I don't play Truck Spin much anymore. Hardly at all. I did play it, was it last week? I played for about half an hour or so because I hadn't played it for ages. And I thought, I might go and play it for a bit. Oh, this has got to be fertilised before I plough this.
Yeah.
I might just park you over here in the grass for a bit. Yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, just look at the grass field. Let's have a look. It should be... Oh, it needs... I think it'll need liming because it's been ploughed, won't it? Yeah, see, those lines are still there. They still show up on the map. Although it does... Hang on. That says needs... No! They're not the lines anymore. They're where it needs liming. That's all that is. Okay, so that's all right. I'm pretty sure it has gotten rid of it. Play hard. Yeah, it just needs lime there. Ah, shit. All the fields need lime. Field 11 needs lime. 2021 needs lime. Poop. Field 4 needs lime. They all need lime. Okay. Now what? I'll fertilise first, then lime. Then it can be seeded and fertilised at the same time. Scott says, I was looking on YouTube at Farm Sim 2020 and you can build your farmhouse. Do you think it would be good in FS 2021 mate? Yeah, I think it would. I think it would. I think it'd be good if you could buy an old farm, an established farm that hasn't been in use for years, but someone's, it's from an estate, the owner died or whatever, and they're selling the farm, yard and a few fields maybe, and it's all run down and you have to fix the house and fix the sheds. There's bits of tin missing, the bits of wood missing, and you have to, rebuild it. I think that'd be fun. It does that in Farming Simulator. Not Farming Simulator. It does that in Farmer's Dynasty. You have to do that. No, I like that idea. Okay, where's our sprayer? There it is. Our cheaty sprayer. Can't afford to swap it over yet.
Now, why don't you lime it first?
Well, if I lime it first, that means I'm putting fertiliser on and then seeding. Oh, wait a minute.
No,
it'll need to be ploughed.
Yeah, you need to be ploughed. Anyway, so when you lime it and then you fertilize it, you see much better where you have been fertilized.
Well, that's right. You've got the lime texture to go on. Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hate to admit it. Oops, you're right.
Yeah, sometimes
Sometimes it
I
happens.
am. Yeah.
Yeah, models use a large tractor. Hasn't been used
Why
much.
don't they sell that shit?
Oh, that's all right for linemen.
Oh, close!
What's that?
Check the money. Almost 200,000.
Ah, yeah, good. What is it again? No, it's not that. It's that. Turn that off. Thank you. Look at that bloody thing. Hey. Yeah, that's right. I like the idea. Or you know, you could tear a shed down and have a new one built. You know, have that option. Fix some of the sheds up, fix the house up maybe. If they're not too badly damaged, if they're, you know, really run down and fallen to bits, you could tear it down and build a new shed or something. You know, it'd be kind of fun. Adds something more to the game. I don't know if Giants are going to do that because it's might be too hard for them. Don't know. I know there's a wish list getting around at the moment. I don't know how that'll go. There wasn't much added from the wish list for this game, mainly because they couldn't do it. The engine that they use sort of limits what they can do, so that's unfortunate. Ah, bloody tractor. Bloody lag. Blame lag every time.
No, it's the tractor.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a shitty tractor you're driving.
Yeah. Just didn't respond to the steering then. Went straight on instead of turning. Turn. 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 Very slowly. Do 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 do.
You haven't heard anything if getting a map too.
What, with the new version?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we will be. Be one of Giant's half-assed attempts at a map again. Scott says, put it this way, if it's not better than 19, I will not buy it. No, neither will I, mate. I won't be pre-ordering it this time. I don't care what they promise, because they always break their promises. You think, oh yeah, it'll be great. Oh yeah, I'll pre-order it because it's going to be great, what they say. And then months later when it gets, oh no, we couldn't add this, we couldn't add that. We might add that later. And no, I'm going to wait until it's released. Watch other people play it. Watch some videos. Then make up my mind whether I'm going to put up with the pain of going through this again. Money's too hard to get. My money is anyway. To go and throw it at that.
You see, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
We are past 200 now.
Oh, yeah. Good. Well, we only started off with, I think it was about 85,000 when we started.
Today?
Yeah, when we started playing tonight. Because I remember looking at the money and thinking, shit, the plough's 95, we can't afford it yet. But with all the straw you've sold and a couple of loads of silage, it's good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a load of silage soon ready too.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Oh, you have the timer on 1.
Oh, do I? Why's that? Why have I got it on 1 still? Usually I only do that when we're seeding. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me put it up. Around. Go back. Jeez. Such slow response to turning. Do 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 do.
Does it say how much we did get for all of the straw?
2,688.
Yeah, this one, but all of the straw.
No, it doesn't separate the straw. It'll have crop income for today. So that'll be in there, but it will include the silage.
Yeah.
In it. I'm just going to put this on a hide worker for a minute while I go and make a coffee. I'll be right back. I hope I'll be right back. Oh, it doesn't think this needs slime because it's only bloody got lines in it. Yeah. I'll be back.
Harvest income, 94,000.
Oh, well, that's all right. Yeah, that works out. We started off with about 88 or something, so that works out. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Scott. I played FS15 on PS3, then 17 came out. Sorry, but you got to have PC or Xbox One or PS4, so I got an Xbox One, then I had to buy the game. And I don't get a lot of money, yeah. Nah, same as me, mate. I've had to beg and borrow for money to do things. Bloody disgusting. I've been in the workforce for close to 40 years, over 35 years, close to 40 years, and I still don't have enough to do anything with. Thank you, government. So wrong. You pay taxes for that long, and then when you retire, they tax your money and give you nothing in return for all the years of service to the country. And here, meanwhile, they're living off taxpayers' money in luxury, while you're lucky to put a meal on the table. And that happens in most countries, if not all. It's sad. Here's me going on about politics again.
Holy crap.
What's the matter, mate? What are you holy crapping about?
Let me drive in front of you.
Why is that?
He don't delete the texture.
Oh, I can see your texture.
Yeah, but some of it is not...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. Problem is, you're taking away my texture.
No. The border is there, can you see that?
Yeah, just. Yes. Yes, I do have a car. It is a Holden. It's made here in Australia. It's very old though. It's getting very old. Yeah, this field probably didn't need fertilising really.
I was gonna check.
Because the seeder will give it it's already got one coat.
Yeah.
The seeder will do the rest. It won't need to really do it, mate.
Yeah.
I'm only doing this to get those lines. Doesn't really need liming either, but I'm getting rid of those lines in the field.
Yeah.
It's politics, but the difference is that you mix the truth with politics, and that is rare. Yeah, it is rare. The truth about politics is it's all a lie. Built to fool the public into believing they care and they know how to fix things. Well, they do know how to fix things, but they refuse to do it because it hurts their bottom line to do so. better to make people suffer so that they can live in mansions and never want for anything rather than try and make it livable for most people. Without them really suffering, they could. That's sad. Greed rules the world. It's all about the greed. It's all about the money, money, money. You have a pug, 407? Oh, nice. Oh, 68 Beetle. You lucky bugger. I had an old Beetle when I was really young. Paid about, $200 for it. It was absolutely knackered, but I fixed her up and got it going. I like the old Beetle. Volkswagen. Hey, don't do that. Come on, go. Hello, go. Jeez. The 407's a nice car, also. The car I've got's a large family car, which I needed at the time. Like I say, mine's getting very old now. It's not worth much anymore, but still goes. I can't afford to buy another one, that's for sure. Thank you, Australian government. But my taxes pay for your cars, that's fine. Okay. 125 pound. That's, geez, bloody thing. 125 pound is roughly 200, yeah, around $200, which is roughly what I paid for mine, yeah. I can't remember what year mine was very old. I think it was the first model that they had the single rear window. I think it was the first of that era. Because prior to that, they had the split rear windows. And I think the one I had was the first without the split rear window. Had a lot of fun in that. Mind you, I had that before I had a license. And a Morris Mini was I did up as well. Bought that for a couple of $100 and did it up from, rebuilt the motor, pulled all the interior out and redid the interior, painted it all. And that was an old one. That had the split side windows. They were sliding windows, they split. That was an old one. I like the little minis. I ended up buying a brand new one, a 1974 Leyland Mini I bought. Bought it brand new. Loved it. I'm pretty sure the Volkswagen, the V-Dub, was the first one I ever owned. I think I got the old Morris Mini next. This was when I was like 15, 16 years old. And when I got my license, that's when I bought the brand new Leyland Mini. Had some fun in that, for sure. Put in a lot of miles with that thing. Like the song says, I've been everywhere, man. Almost had been with that car. Oh, the old Mini that I had. My friend who was older than me used to drive it around on the roads. Not that I didn't ever, but I did. But, you know, most of the time he drove it. And the two of us were in that, and we're heading down the road going to a party. We passed this group of people who waved us down. We knew most of them, not all of them. And they asked where we were going. We said we're going to so-and-so's party. They said, oh, we're going too. Can we get a lift rather than walk? And there was 12 of them. There was the 12 of them plus us two. We all crawled into this little Mini. And the poor little thing. And we got to there was a railway crossing we had to go through, and the railway crossing was built up. We couldn't get over it. It bottomed out. It hit the railroad tracks. So everyone out, drove over the railway tracks, everyone back in, and on we went. It was cool.
That needed repair.
It did. It was in bad condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got something here called vintage. There's a vintage or veteran license you can register your cars under. That gives you very cheap registration. There's also, if you belong to a car club, you get club plates, and you're allowed to drive it on club plates free. It has to be roadworthy still, but you can drive it free for one weekend per month, like Saturday, Sunday, on club plates, if it's an older car. Oh, you had an old 68 Mini. Okay, yeah, I can't remember what year the Mini was. It was old. So, you want me to lime what field? Oops. The field you're doing, or go to one of the others?
Yeah, it doesn't matter for me.
Okay. Might as well stick together.
It was because it was lime was not needed on that field.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
why he didn't. And it was two-stage fertilizer on the part of the field.
Yeah, on parts of it. That's why it was hard to spray. That's fine. Right, which way are you going? You're going that way. Okay, I'll upset the apple cart and go the other way.
Are you gonna catch me very fast?
I am?
Because this one is slow. You can start with field number 4. Because this is field number 11.
Oh, I can. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're
Because
right. I will catch you. Because that's a lot slower, that machine. through. All right, I'll go and do 11. The dreaded huge field. The mini mine I had, I can't remember what colour it was. Like I said, I completely rebuilt it. I don't know if you remember, I repainted it. It was, I think, a sort of light green, like a mouldy green, I think was its original colour. And I repainted it a bright lime green, almost iridescent. You know, back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, people were colour painting their kitchen cupboards that colour, a really bright iridescent green. You can see it coming for miles.
Wasn't that the mini?
That was the mini, yeah. Was sort of mid-late 70s when I was doing that. Hippie. I wasn't a hippie. I was a wannabe hippie, but I wasn't a hippie.
So it's going to be only 2 of us this weekend.
Looks like it, mate.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll be the same. I don't know if I can be bothered getting up or not, because I can only play for a couple of hours on the Sunday.
No, we don't need to.
Yeah, unless there's a heap of people want to play tomorrow, then I won't bother. But
I don't think so.
No, it's been pretty quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The old Volkswagen I owned was a beigey colour. Sort of a creamy beige. It had a red stripe going down the side. It had like a chrome strip going down the side, you know, from across the door, and down to the rear guard. And just under that, it had a thinnish red line painted there. It was from new that it had all that. I didn't do a lot to it. I just got it going and cleaned it up a bit. Ended up selling that.
Jesus, we need a new fertilizer spreader.
Oh, no, that's a pain in the butt, that one. You could sell that and just get one like I've got.
I got a modded one, like this one.
Oh, yeah, 1 million litres?
No.
Oh, 500 mil spread.
About, no. About the same size as this one, but spread that's, I think, is 5 meter wider and goes almost twice as fast. I think it's fertilized in at 20 kilometers.
Ah, okay. Well, these fertilise at 20 kilometres.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I think of the BMW Mini? It's not a Mini. It's bloody over twice the size of a Mini. What's Mini about it? This car's smaller than the BMW Mini. I applaud them for trying to keep the brand name alive, but It's not a Mini. I like them enough, but no. Nothing wrong with BMW. I like BMWs. I actually owned an old BMW many years ago. Loved the car. Started costing me too much money to keep on the road. Bloody thing's breaking down on it all the time. Very cheap to run, very cheap to service, but if a part broke, you had to buy a new part. It cost a fortune. But no, not a fan of the new BMW Mini. Nice idea, but no. It's not a Mini when it's that big. I actually watched a documentary a few years back. It's only a few years now. Of a documentary on the what was it originally called? Something. Hello, we're going for a swim. What was it called? Originally it was called BMC Mini. That was the original. I watched a documentary on it, and the guy that made the car and the story behind it was very interesting. Very interesting. Really enjoyed that. I'm not sure whether they still make the original Mini somewhere. I know you can still get a Volkswagen Beetle, or you could up to about 2 years ago. They were made in Spain. They got the rights to make the original Bug in Spain. It's the same as the VW Beetle now, the new Volkswagen Beetle. It's okay, but still not the original Bug. I know things have to get modern, but I mean they could use, if they want to keep a classic going, they should make it classic. Put all the new equipment in it, a new designed engine like the more fuel efficient, blah blah, environment friendly motors in them. But if they're going to keep it classic, keep it classic. Don't just steal the name. I don't think the the new Bug, so-called, is anywhere near as popular as the original. There was a bit of a fad when it first came out, and people go, ooh, but I think it died off pretty quick. Those of you that are Formula One fans from over that side of the world are going to have to suffer tonight if you want to watch the Grand Prix qualifying. I know the qualifying, if there is qualifying, hopefully there is at lunchtime here from 12 till 1. But over there, that'll make that very early in the morning. I haven't actually read anything, I've meant to, of how bad the typhoon was in Japan. I never read. I wanted to. Forgot. As usual, forget everything. I was going to put the new GPS mod in, the updated version in here for tonight, and I forgot.
Yeah, it was because Ducky asked for it. That's why he forgot it.
Must have been. Yeah, it's his fault.
Yeah.
I'll blame him.
If I have asked, you haven't forgot it.
Austin Morris, was it? I thought it was BMC originally. The very first Mini. Could be Austin Morris. But I'm sure there was a BMC version. BMC Mini. Almost sure anyway. The old one I had was called a Morris Mini. The new one I bought in 74, it was called the Leyland Mini.
Docta has not been in your stream yet.
He's been in once at the start.
Not today.
Today, yeah, he was in at the start. He popped in and told me he logged in. He was going to listen to me moaning and groaning while he drove.
Oh. Yeah, but he didn't give you any dislikes.
Oh, didn't he? He said, right, let's start the dislikes, he said.
No.
Yeah, I did too, Scott. I still watch F1 because I'm an F1 nut. But, yeah, I started watching F1 in the 70s. I haven't... I'd be lucky to have missed one race in all that time. I do love F1, and I agree, the old 80s, 90s were better. In the 2000s, that's when they went there. I like the idea of making him as safe as possible, but all this, stuff they've taken away and added, it's made the sport very boring, some of it. There's still some exciting races out there, and it's great when you have an exciting race, but they're few and far between. Why is this set to 22? Whoa! Jesus! Bloody tractor. Yeah, I'm an old fan from way back. I like racing. I don't like the new motorcycle racing as much as the old one either. I like saloon car racing. I do actually watch and follow the British touring car series. I like it. I like it better than our series. Our series uses... we do have vintage ones too, where they use the old cars. That's worth watching. But we use now a made-up version of a modern road-going car, and that's all it is. It's a made-up version. The only thing that's actually authentic, but it isn't, is the body shell, which is made out of fiberglass or composites. The rest, the chassis and everything, is made in a factory, especially for the racing. They all use the same differentials. They all use the same suspension components. They all use the same everything. The only thing that is different is the engine. There's two different engine manufacturers they can choose from, which chooses the body shape, brand, and that's it. Same gearboxes, same everything. And they're not real cars racing. I've just lost interest. It's very close and very fast and all that, but I look at the cars and think, nah, they're bullshit cars. It used to be a manufacturer series where the car that you used had to have sold at least 200 units in that year that you're racing at. But now they're just all made up bullshit. Not a fan. I think it's... is it this weekend? It's probably on right now. It's dubbed as the greatest race in the world, which is Bathurst. And it used to be. But you got these made-up cars racing there now. Not a fan. And like I said, they do go like hell. They're quite fast. Did you end up selling that fertilizer spreader, oops, or not?
I know.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, bloody tractor. Jeez, it hates turning corners.
Yeah. You need to turn on the create field so you get rid of that stone in the field there.
It's not a stone, it's supposed to be a mud puddle.
Oh.
It won't go, that's a texture laid on top. A puddle texture.
Well.
I'm pretty sure the ground will be dug away under it. Come around now, go back, go back, go back. Oh, pressing the keyboard key so hard. I'm trying to get it to turn. It doesn't help. I just think it does. The harder I press, the more it's going to turn. No. Push my finger through the back side of the keyboard. All this work Wonko's missing out on.
Yeah.
They'll be mad at us because we did it all. Yeah. Not doing your animals today, Wonko. Doc did them yesterday. Not today. They'll be yours next week. I'll be all screaming for Wonko next weekend.
Yeah.
Come around, for Christ's sake. Where are you heading, mate? Field 4?
No. The farm.
To the farm, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just checking how much the solid fermented had been.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw you driving.
So I could maybe take the trailer and put underneath.
Oh, yep. Yep. Do that. That'd be a good idea. Oh, I'm going to have to go and get some breakfast soon. Getting hungry here. I can't use an Xbox controller. I've got too much arthritis in my hands. That's my fingers. I've tried, mate. The arthritis goes, no. I do have a steering wheel and pedal set. It's all built into a cockpit. I bought it with my what's it called when you leave work?
Pension.
No. You get a special payout when you leave after so many years' work. When you leave work, I can't remember what it's called. Bloody hell.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used that about 4 times. My legs are knackered. I can't control the pedals. I can't feel them. So it's useless. Wasted money on it. It cost me $950 down the drain. Where the hell are you going, you idiot? I just decided I want to go for a drive across the field. Bloody dickhead.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm trying to lay out a path so I can get the hired worker to do some while I go and get breakfast. Figure if I get it to the other side of this island and let it go up and down, I can go and grab some breakfast. Yeah, so I'm stuck. I'm stuck with my keyboard. Do I live alone? No, one of my sons lives with me. He lives here and he's actually my carer. It was either get him to do it or get some stranger. I chose him. And he didn't mind. He wanted to save him, looking for a job. He did have a job. He was dismissed unfairly. We were going to take them to court. And he said, "No, bugger it. I don't want to go back there now. Not after what they did." And I needed a carer, so he said, "I'll do that. I'll send away for the application forms," and yeah, he got the job. My live-in carer. My daughter is married with one child. My other son lives with his mother in the city, and I did have another daughter. She's gone. I did have 4 kids. Well, I still do have 4 kids, just one's not around. Come around. Nearly made it. Bloody thing. I did go around that edge. Okay. Let's just see how the hired worker handle's going up and down this way. Get it to do a couple of runs and then I'll go and get some brekkie. What about you, Scott? You got wife, kids? I would imagine. Oh, your girlfriend, that's right. You have told me that before. Gee, I forgot, mate. Sorry about that. Now, are you going to be able to turn... Oh, go and get some breakfast. You can turn the other end. You can turn this end. Yes. Alright, give me a few minutes. I'm going to go and get some breakfast. And I shall be back.
see.
Oh, stupid bloody hide worker. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Don't want kids. Oh, nothing better. Kids are fantastic. I would have had more if I could have.
Johnny,
Yes, mate.
don't jump to the fertilizer spreader.
Don't jump to the fertiliser spreader. Okay.
Jump to it.
I'll jump to it.
Yeah.
Jumping. No. 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 Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, that's good. I thought it was going to cost a fortune, but it hasn't. That's good.
I just smooth it out. Raise it a little bit and smooth it out. And over here I put grass between two fields.
Oh, that's a great idea because that's a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, thanks, mate. That's great. Great job.
Grass, so we don't have to
Hey, Chris. Welcome, mate. Yeah, no, that's great, mate. We'll have to plough that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
Starting to learn to use that.
Yeah, if you're patient, and I mean very patient, it will work. It does quite a good job if you're very patient. It's when you try to rush it that you make an absolute mess and you go, this is useless. But if you're patient, it's all right.
Yeah, but if patient and you're rising the ground and level it.
Yeah, that's quite tricky. You've got to be really careful there when you're raising and lowering.
Yeah.
Because you can end up with a mountain or a bloody big ditch.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful.
So I raised it a little bit and then I smooth it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
And how are you, Chris? Sorry, oops.
I did do something right this time.
Yeah.
You see, I have been listening to you.
Yeah, that's weird. No one usually does.
But don't tell anyone.
No, I wouldn't dare. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad you're good. Excuse me while I eat breakfast.
Yeah. I was in your stream. Remember that when I dropped the link for the mod here I was asking you about? Mod Hub. I was lurking into that.
Ah. I did think about doing it when I was taking silage on the way to the barn. I drove past and I thought, will I or won't I? And I thought, I'll wait until I got more money in case it costs too much. But it didn't cost much at all. That's great.
Well, I was careful with the money. You need money to go buy me a tractor.
Well, yeah. It will happen. We're slowly catching up.
Yeah. On this map, I may get the class.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see what happens. I may trade my case in. Maybe. Same thing, I'll see what happens.
Yeah. Because the class has the four-wheel steering. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
It's much easier to go around tight corners with that.
Oh, it is. It is, yeah. It manoeuvres much better.
Oh.
And it's got the horsepower to pull the bigger equipment.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's my time to get something to eat now.
Is it? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, true. I'll make you hungry when you hear me chew.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
I have a fridge filled with ice cream stuff.
Ah. So what have you been
So
up
there's
to,
him,
Chris? Have you been doing anything exciting? Anything new? Or just like me, same shite, different day? No, just redid my map over and stuffed it up. Oh, God. Yeah, I know that feeling. I have done that before myself. Hope you kept a backup. I learnt to keep a backup the hard way. Map I was working on, I stuffed it completely up. I thought, yeah, I'll load the backup. Oh, God, no, I didn't. I didn't make a backup. Oh, shit. Took me twice as long to get it right again. Good. I kind of miss map making. I really enjoyed it once. I miss it. The new GE gives me no incentive. It's not giving me the desire. What map was that? Oh, it was one in 15 I did. I think, oh, it was. It was Fenton's Forest. No, it wasn't Fenton Forest. What was it called again? Westbridge Hills that I made a version of. Called it Westbridge Forest. I tried to fix up and add some things in my second edition and I stuffed it all up. I had to start all over again. I still, of course, had the original version because it was online. I had to start all over again, Jesus. Instead of saving it after I do a bit, you know, do a bit, make sure it's right. Yep, okay, let's do another bit, make sure it's right. Yep. Drive it. I really enjoyed that map. Fenton Forest. Shut up with Fenton Forest. That's a Stevie map. Westbridge Forest. Spent many hours on that map, playing it. Ooh. Excuse me, that went down the wrong hole.
are you guys still playing on Monster server?
Well, they're supposed to be. Oh, all right, Scott. Thanks, mate. You take care, mate. Don't give the girlfriend too hard a time. I haven't been. Polly and his friend were. They did for a couple of weeks, and Allard started playing on it. Now no one is.
So Allah didn't mess it up.
No, no. No, they had separate farms. Everyone had their own farm, which is what
Yeah.
they wanted.
Yeah. It's always a competition with Allah.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. He's a very competitive person. Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, he can get a bit overboard sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you can back off every now and again and just do it for fun. But, yeah, no, he's very competitive. Nothing wrong with that.
And he can't lose.
No, he hates losing. God. Please help who? Bo knows. I don't recall anyone asking for help, Bo.
So it harvest everything. We picked up straw from 2 big fields.
Yep.
And we cut the grass and picked up the grass.
Yep.
And we're liming it and fertilizing it. And we're going to plow it before Wonko gets in there.
Well, I don't know. I might say, Wonko, you've got the ploughing job after you clean the animals. Oops and I are going to go and have a beer. Hey, Sander Farms. Welcome.
Hello, Sander Farms. Welcome to the madhouse.
Yep. There's only 2 nuts left at the moment.
Yeah.
The other nuts
The
aren't
worst
here.
of them. The worst of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Come around, come around, come around, come around. Go back. Bloody pain in the butt.
What's this streaming arm over here?
No, he's moved on to armour, has he?
Yeah.
That's part of his 24-hour stream thing.
Ah.
He mentioned 3 games that he might play during the 24-hour stream.
So he didn't want to play with us.
No, he doesn't feel like playing Farm Sim. He hasn't talked to me much anymore. I don't know what the hell's happened. He used to talk to me during the week. Now I don't hear from him anymore. Don't know. Nothing I can do about it.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I reckon Bo knows games. I reckon he's been here before. Not sure. Not very often. Not often at all. But I can't remember. Too old to remember. Too old to remember what day it is.
How much left on that field?
Yeah, not much left, mate. One half's done. The eastern side. I'm on the western side now, finishing it off.
We still have over 200,000.
Yeah, we do. That's good.
Yeah.
Really good. We were going to buy a second plough, so that'd get rid of 95.
Yeah,
but that's all right. At least we can afford it.
yeah. It costs a lot to lease it every time when we.
Yeah, it adds up. It does add up.
If you are two plowing, so.
Yeah, it goes much quicker with the two of us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know if Bonko's tractor can handle that plow. Have you turned it down the speed on it?
Which tractor?
The plow.
I did, yeah. It was ploughing at 20 kilometres an hour. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I turned it down ages ago before we started using it, a long time ago.
Oh.
It's not his tractor, it was actually Polly's. He bought that when he played with us for 2 weeks. That New Holland, the big New Holland will pull that plough.
Yeah.
Monco's tractor won't. He's got the Ford, little Ford.
Oh. I think it's need a little bit more horsepower.
It should do 16. That plough with that tractor. That's what mine does.
I'm looking forward to the class TLC, so.
Yeah, I am too. Evening Nighthawk. Wow. There's a name I haven't seen in yonks. Even ages. Oh, mate.
Good evening, my dog.
I haven't seen you online much either. Yourself. Nice to have you here. Hope you're well. Oh, turn too sharp, bloody thing. True. A lot of real life stuff needed at my attention. Yeah, real life gets in the way. I'm glad you're good. Not a fan of real life. Graphics good, but the gameplay's shit. Oh, I shouldn't say that. There's been good moments. Not very many, but there's been some. Yeah, it can be. Can be like that. Finally get something to go right and everything's running smoothly, and then it bites you in the arse. Just to remind you not to get too confident that things are going to work out. Bloody thing. Oh, geez, I'll be glad when I'm finished liming. Still have field 4 to go. Oh.
Yeah, that is finished. Fertilized too.
Yeah, so it's ready to seed. Field 2021 are ready to seed. Field 17
No,
is ready. No?
they're ready to be plowed.
Oh, I haven't limed that field yet.
No, they are ready to be plowed. They're not ready to be seeded.
No.
You need to plow them.
But 20 and 21, I haven't limed. They need lime. I haven't done it yet. I know, but.
Oh, that's true.
So I started on the grass field and moved to this field. That's right.
Yeah.
You're
So
still. Sorry. Oops. What was that?
I will be finished fertilizing before you are finished liming.
Oh, yeah, you will be. Nighthawk says, no, I've been school teaching in 17 communication and media for kids that have a hard time. Oh, that's nice. I'm the main teacher that is talking about the online world and Twitch. It's only for a fixed period. Oh, okay. You love it? Yeah, well, that's good. It's good when you like your good work. As a former department manager and a boss that loved working with people, it's an amazing chance to get to work with kids. Yeah. It is. I'm glad you like doing that. It's a good thing too. It's a good thing you're doing. There's too many people that give up on the youth of today. I mean, sometimes you feel like strangling some of the kids, but deep down, if you reach out and help them, it can work. It can be a lot better, much more rewarding. Oh, you've got a 5-year-old yourself? Oh, cool. Yeah, all mine are grown up. I've got one grandchild now. I had four kids. All really good. All knew what they wanted and went out and got it. Yeah, I lost one to a car crash when she was, it was actually almost a month before her 19th birthday. Exactly, almost a month. Not a good experience, not a good feeling. Nothing worse than outliving your kids. So I've got 3 left. I shouldn't sound so blasé about that, but I don't mean to. I go through the pain of that one loss every day. And the worst part about it, she was Daddy's girl. The others don't seem to give a shit much, whether Dad's around or not, but she did. She was Dad this, Dad that, hey Dad, all the time. How is wear and tear on this unit? Oh no, it can keep going for a while. Ah, that's okay, mate. Yeah. Yep. It is something you never want to go through. Hey, door's open. Get over yourself. Bloody hell. Door's open. Refill. Okay, 3 more fields to go. Jesus Christ. I don't think I'll get these 3 fields finished tonight. Oops.
You're not.
Getting weary.
It's only 11, huh?
Is it? Oh yeah, I don't mean I'm going in the next 5 minutes. No. No. Well, it depends on how long it's going to take me, but yeah. It's hard to lose someone for sure. Lost 4 of my classmates and friends the same night.
Are you going to start with field 4 or?
I was going to go to 2021.
Okay.
I'm right, sort of.
4,
Mm-hmm.
4 is a small field.
I know, but you need to plough that corner in so I can lime it, because it'll need lime when I plough. When it ploughs, it'll say needs lime.
Ah.
The whole field needs lime as it is, but if it's not ploughed, the lime won't cover that. Yeah, that would have been hell too, Nighthawk. I've lost friends for stupid things. One of my friends committed suicide. And no, smart asses out there, wasn't because he knew me. It was over a bloody girl. Stupid idiot. I lost one to car accident. Geez, I'm trying to think now. 1 suicide, 1 car accident. It was someone else. Shit, I can't. Oh, God. It's a long time ago. It was when I was a lot younger than now. Oh, God. Yeah, we couldn't believe it. His girlfriend broke up with him because she was having an affair with his friend. And he couldn't take it. He couldn't handle that. He rang her up one day. They had a dog. You know, they lived together and everything. And they had a dog between them, and he rang her up saying he was going to go away. Could she come and pick the dog up and look after the dog over the weekend? So she said, yeah, all right, I'll come over and pick him up. Of course, he hung himself in the meantime, and she walked in on him hanging from the ceiling. I guess he must have thought that'll teach her a lesson. It's a pretty hard lesson. Oh, I couldn't do that. It's one thing about life, no one gets out alive. But to punch your own ticket, that's just a waste of life. My daughter that I lost loved life. She was active, she was funny, she was loving, she was, looking forward to a career, doing all that. And then when I hear people commit suicide, and she was killed out of stupidity from someone else, it makes my blood boil. People throw away life like that when someone like her loved life and it was taken away from her by an idiot.
Yeah.
Life's never that bad. Oh, back up, you piece of poo. Yeah, I'm pretty much over funerals. I hope I never have to go to another one. The only one I want to go to, or should have to go to, don't actually want to go to that one either, is my own. Not a fan of funerals, been to too many. I said, buried a few friends, buried my mother and father, buried my daughter. Nah, don't want any more. Anyway, that's a morbid subject.
Johnny,
Yeah, mate.
plowed up it for field 4.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's ready to be limed then.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And your tractor is up there too.
Ah, yeah, good. All right, so I'll plough that one first. Oh, come around, you piece of poo.
Lime it first and then you can plow it.
Oh, I will. I will definitely lime it first.
Yeah.
Nightdog says life can be hard for sure. Even was on the edge. Where just ending it would be better. But fought my way back. Yes. Mate, I've been there, but I'm just too gutless. the pain I've been through, my own physical pain, mental pain from all the losses I've had. Don't worry, I've thought about it. But I'm too gutless, I couldn't do it. I would leave too much behind. Like I said, I've still got 3 kids. I don't want them to go through what I've been through. Not until I have to. Don't want to rush it. No, being dead doesn't affect you. It affects the people that are left behind. Yeah, committing suicide's a very, very selfish act. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm glad you stuck around. Why does a bloody hide worker always pick the wrong way to go? Wanted you to finish that while I had a drink of coffee and roll the smoke, you pain in the butt. Now, go up there and come back while I roll the smoke. Funny we were talking about this for sure. I was talking about the same in school on Friday. Oh, okay. Maybe I felt the vibe from you, Scott. Nighthawk.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Why, where was I?
Not here.
Wasn't I?
No.
Oh. Damn.
I've been talking to you, but
I haven't heard
no
you.
answer.
Oh, I haven't heard you, mate.
Discord having a fit.
As far as I know, my streamers heard me. I've been talking non-stop garbage, so they've been responding, so they must be hearing me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're used to me talking non-stop garbage. That's why they come. Come for the fun, stay for the garbage. No subject is shied away from. I'll talk about anything. To anyone. Even Americans. Oh, I'm cruel. Yeah. Nighthawk says you must have been sleeping. Oops. Did you fall asleep?
No. Discord having a fit.
Does that on a weekend. It's its favourite time to have maintenance and shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, OBS would have kept me talking in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my branch. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I wonder. No, this one doesn't have it. Okay. Oh. God, we've got a lot of work done tonight. Wonko.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask him for a pay rise next week.
Yeah.
Get out and walk. Something in the back of my throat. Oh. Oh, Anno 1800 has been nominated for several game awards this year. Not bad for a game that isn't that old. And actually, it's still in development, but it's been nominated for several awards. Pretty damn good. Mick, it's good to talk about these things. You never know what's behind the next corner. If you hear that others have fought through it, you come at least a little prepared to fight through the bad times. It's true, mate. It's true. My life is hell. My life is miserable. But I know other people are going through the same thing or worse things than what I'm going through. It's just the fact of life. Like I said, you know, life. No one gets out of, through the other side. It's not a competition. There's no winner. You can't win at it. You just got to live it as best you can. And always remember, life is what you make it. Don't blame the people around you. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame society. There's ways around things if you're willing to push the boundaries. You can't just sit on your hands at home and go, woe is me. It's not advisable. Get out there, have a go. And if you fail, have another go. Never give up. Yeah, that's very noble, Night Hawk, very noble. You can draw from your own experiences from, doing that. Let them know they're not on their own, that there's someone fighting the same thing or worse things out there, and that they should never give up. Do. Geez, talking about this is making me sing a song in my head. An old Frank Sinatra song. That's life.
Let's see.
Oh, let's do 360. Excuse me. Oh, your wife's out at the movies. What movie is it, mate? Is it a sloppy love story of some kind? Not all women like them, but most. It too. It. I remember a movie called It, but I can't remember what it was about. Wasn't that a horror movie? It. I can't remember. Can't remember, actually. Thought it was. I'm making you dizzy, am I, Mick? Okay, your wife's into horror movies, okay. It's not usual for women to like horror movies, but yeah, of course it is possible. I don't mind the odd one. I don't like the stupid ones where it's just all blood and gore all over the screen. Don't make sense, but I do like the odd horror movie suspense sort of thing. Like, I remember an old one, Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was absolutely stupid. Absolutely terrible movie, that, I thought. Everyone hails it as a classic, but that was stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror movies. If it's got a decent story and has a bit of suspense about it, but okay. I loved Alien. I watched all three of them several times. I think they were great. Plus, they had a thing for what's her name? What was her name? Sigourney Weaver? Wasn't she the main actress? Can't remember. God, I'm terrible with names, that's all. But I had a thing for her. Anything she was in, I wanted to watch. Yeah. Yeah, the first one was a classic. I think the second and third one were great too, but not as good as the first. I think the first one was, yeah, a true classic.
Johnny,
Yeah?
come down to the ships.
Come down to the sheep.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got this on hard worker. It'll probably have a fit, but I'll let it go.
You can jump to the telehandler.
Oh, I can jump to the sheep icon.
Yeah.
Yes? It's a lot.
Telehandler don't want to pick it up.
It won't.
No. You can try.
What? What a load of bull's poop. So I'll be selling sheep. The hell? Well, that's a disappointment. Damn.
Yeah.
I hate this.
This is something you can fix.
Yeah. I hope so. Yeah, I'll have a look at it for next weekend. Bloody hell. Don't people test their damn maps? Geez, that's annoying.
Yeah.
There's nothing inside the shed, is there?
No. Just
Like
close the doors.
he's put the trigger in the wrong spot.
I don't know.
No, there's nothing in the shed. I know the sheep go in there. But
Yeah.
there's nothing in there. God. So annoying. Nothing in that shed
And the
either.
cleanliness is at 0, so.
Yeah, I know. The feed trigger's there.
Yeah.
There is another trigger there on the ground. Wonder if it's too low. Or maybe too high. Oh, God. Hate that. Don't know if I can fix it or not.
Yeah.
Does it-
Can you change it so you don't need to clean them?
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs was good, yeah. That was another great movie.
So they don't spill anything, so.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Either way, I'll see if I can fix the bloody thing. Jesus, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Bah. I hate that, people. Map makers.
I was going to hurry up and do this fast when he was doing the helper, so.
Yeah. Bloody annoying. Yeah, that's what I meant before, Nighthawk, you know, about the new horror movies. They're just all blood and guts. No storyline. It's just typical teenagers go for a drive in a car breaks down on the road somewhere and, oh, look, let's walk through the friggin' woods and see if we can find help. Don't stand on the bloody highway and wave the car down. No, that's stupid. Let's walk through the woods. Oh, look, there's a cabin. We can stay there tonight. Yeah, good on you. God, old cliches, and they repeat that movie after movie. And shock horror, one of their friends is a murderer. Kills everyone in the cabin. No. What a shocking twist that is. Idiots. Yeah, no, the old horror movies had a story, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them had a good storyline. Reasonable actors in it. You know a horror movie's garbage when you see the list of actors that are in it and you've never heard of any of them. You go, okay. Let's avoid this one. Moving on. Good old Freddy, yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, that was definitely an old classic too. And, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street did have a basis of truth about it. Not, of course, the movie wasn't done truthfully, but it did have a basis of truth behind that story. Dramatised for television. You never heard that? Okay. I'm saying it had a... Oh, sorry. Oops, go on.
So if you can't fix the shapes, how are you selling them now?
Yeah, we'll sell them. I'll try during the week.
Yeah.
I say it had a basis of truth. It is only a basis. There was... The town it's depicted in, it was there. It was Elm Street. I can't remember exactly the truth of it, but it wasn't as dramatic as the movie makes out, of course. But that's where they got the story idea from. Of course, old Freddy attacked you in your dreams. Now, that's not truthful. If you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Yeah, no, that's not truthful either. Although they're working on it with virtual reality. What are you doing, you twat?
Fertilizing.
Are you? Oh, good. I'm talking to myself. No worries. Yes, good old movies bringing real life to the silver screen. No. Not very often. To be honest, I don't find movies based on real life events all that interesting. There's very few that make good movies. There are some, but you'll find that they've been dramatised for the movie. and some of them are very interesting, and it is quite, can be quite scary, when they roll the credits and say this is based on a true story. It can be quite scary. I remember one movie that when I first watched it, I really, really enjoyed it. It didn't until the end credits. It was quite an enjoyable movie, but not until the end credits rolled through that it said that this is based on a real story. I don't know how true it is. I never Googled it. It could be all bullshit to make it seem even more scary than it was. But yeah, it was good. Based in America, it had things to do with the American Indians.
Jesus, I think you're finished climbing it before I'm finished fertilizing it.
What, field 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to head up there.
Yeah, I see that. I have your stream up.
Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, wrong bloody button. How large your tractor needs a wash, it's disgusting. There's a very famous what's it called, telehandler named after this movie. Well, it's not named after the movie, it's what the movie's named after. It's also named that too. Come on, any guesses? The name of the telehandler is the name of the movie. Where'd you start? Oops. Where are you now? Where are you now? You're not here.
On field 4, no, I finished with 4.
Oh,
4.
good.
Yeah.
You're doing 11. Oh, bits of it.
Yeah.
You missed a bit up the far end.
Yeah, I've seen that. Because when I was down on the ships,
Oh, yep.
I'm aware of it, so.
So no one can guess the name of a horror movie based on true facts that is also the name of a telehandler. No? It's based on American Indian legend. Based on true facts. Wheel loader of the same name. No one. Hey, come on, guys. The wheel loaders are named after the American legend. The movie's named after the American legend, based on a true story. Quite a scary movie. Very old, very, very old movie. Seen it a few times. Wasn't as good the second time because I knew what was happening. Come on, wild guess. Easy one. No, there's no telehandlers called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, the movie and the telehandler are called Manitou. Good old movie based on true legend. Well, as much as a legend can be told truthful, but yeah, I know what I meant. Very old movie. It's possibly even on YouTube. Worth a watch if you've never seen it and you like old, dramatic horror stories. It actually has a story. You're whistling your dog, oops.
No.
Volvo, yeah. No, there's no movie called Volvo. I'm pretty sure there's a movie called very similar to Volvo, but it ain't Volvo. I will say no more.
It's going to be a boring stream then.
It will be. Yes, Mick, I know you're Swedish. I like Volvo. I would have loved to have been able to get a Volvo car. What was it, the S60? Would have loved to buy one of those when they came out. Beautiful car, I think.
Volvo PV.
Oh, what that?
Volvo PV.
Don't know what that is.
It's an old Volvo.
Oh, righto.
PV.
Right, it might be the Volvo that has the world's record for the most kilometres travelled ever in a single vehicle. It's over 3 million kilometres, something, 3 million and something, and still going strong. I can't remember who the owner was. It was a nobody that owns it. I'm sure famous by somewhere, but no, I didn't know him. Didn't know who the hell he was. But that's a lot of kilometres.
Yeah.
Would love to stay and chat, but with the wife is here now, and it's Vine and chat time. Okay, thanks for popping in, mate. It was great to see you around again. You haven't done many streams yourself, so it's, appreciate you popping in here. Ah, okay. You take care, Nighthawk. So in other words, Mick, the Volvo PV is the Swedish version of Volkswagen, because that's what Volkswagen means, people mover. Volks means people, and wagon means wagon.
Yeah.
The people's car, Volkswagen. You too, mate. Bye-bye.
I drive a Volkswagen.
You drive a Volkswagen, do you?
Yeah.
Is it a Golf?
No.
Oh. Is it a Polo?
No, it's we call it the Caravel.
Oh, the
But you
Caravel.
call it.
Yeah. I know what the Caravel is. Okay.
Yeah. Has a lift in the back.
Yeah, for your mum.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool too.
Yeah, 2006 model.
Okay.
He has run over 80,000 kilometers.
Oh, it's still new.
Yeah, the engine is not driven in yet.
Hmm.
And it's still shining in the paint.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. A friend of mine is serving. Have a service on it every year.
Okay.
Change oil and filters every year.
Oh, yeah. No, they're a good little thing too. I always wanted the very, very old one. The old, they call them combi vans. The really old ones.
Sometimes they call them the Eurowagon.
Okay. These the old ones were very famously used by the American hippies. The hippies loved them. Paint flowers all over it. True hippie wagon.
And this one has a 2.5 turbo diesel, 160 horsepower.
We get along all right then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, modern diesels. They got some good go in those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the modern...
He's not so slow either. So
no, they wouldn't be. No, not like the old diesels. They were smoky and smelly and rattly, and the new diesels are bloody magnificent.
I will never kill that engine because it's. I don't drive so fast 8 years, so far 8 years, but service on it every year anyway.
Yeah.
Changing oil on it every year.
Yeah.
And the filters is changing every year.
Yeah, that'll keep it going for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Oh, Mick drives a Volkswagen. The best looking Volvo still is the P. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, a P1800 that has got the world's record for the most kilometres ever driven. Pretty sure. I only watched the story on YouTube last week. Quite a nice looking old car too. It had the round headlights, with the lumpy sort of shrouds around it. A long boot, like a long tail, with tiny little fins coming off the end of the boot. I'm pretty sure it was a P1800, actually. So what sort of Volkswagen do you drive, Mick? Do you have a Golf or a Polo? I like the Golf. I like the Polo. I like the Golf better. A friend of mine had a GTI, a Golf GTI. Jeez, it went. God, it was fast for a little thing.
And me and my friend was out of driving his American car, Ford Cougar.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in the Golf came up to us and said, I want to test how fast he was going. Who's going to go fastest to from 0 to 100?
Yeah.
So he said, no. I can't stop the clock so fast, he said. You can take it from 0 to 250, he said. So I got time to stop the clock.
Yep.
He did drive away.
Oh, the Passat.
Him and his brother have built on that car, so it was a racing car, drag racing.
For drag racing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Passat's quite nice too, actually.
Yeah.
The Passat station wagon, it is quite nice.
700 horsepower.
Yeah, that's a lot of HP coming out the back wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why are you so wobbly? Go. That'd be a fairly reliable car too, Mick. You'd be very unlucky for that to let you down. It'd pretty well go forever.
Yeah. And another co-worker of mine, he had the Dodge Ram with the Viper engine.
Ooh, love that.
Yeah. And he was driving in Oslo on the E18, the highway.
Yeah.
And I would get onto the highway, and was not many cars on the highway. So he floored it.
Yeah.
And picked up a speed very quick. And in the way against us, okay. Police cars coming.
Of course. They always pick the wrong time. Bastards.
Yeah. They took off of the next exit and turned around on the highway and driving the speed limit back.
Yeah. The actual Dodge Viper itself is one of my favourite American muscle cars. Yeah. I like that. They don't handle very well, so I've been told. But just the look of it, the sound, the Dodge V10. Oh. You have to have a fuel tanker following you, apparently, but I wouldn't care.
And you had the older one, GMC Cyclone.
Oh, the Cyclone. Yeah. I know that one too. Yeah, Mick. Does sound like a pretty good one. I wouldn't be getting any hurry to get rid of it. You got yourself a nice car, good car there. And they were quite nice looking. They weren't ugly. They were quite a nice looking wagon. There are some wagons out there that are bloody horrible to look at, but that wasn't a bad one.
A coworker had his brother had a Cyclone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was driving through Trondheim and stopping on the red lights.
Yep.
a Porsche came up on the side of us
Mm.
and revving the engine. And when he got a green light, he took off.
Yep.
And he did stop at the next light anyway, because that was red.
Yep.
And he was revving the engine. And I said to my friend, floor it.
Yeah.
And he has chipped in that car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It looked like the Porsche was stood still.
Yep.
And he turned left on the next crossroad.
Yeah. As you would. I would.
Yeah. I was side pipers on that car, so. Jesus, what a noise it was.
It would have been belting out a noise, yeah. Those side pipes don't muffle much.
No.
And don't want to change it. The only drawback is the stupid expensive tax on it. 700 euros a year in tax. Yeah, well, that's a fair bit. Oh, it'll be because it's old, I suppose. Well, a lot of the governments try to make you get rid of your old cars.
Yeah.
And swap them over. They'll be able to reduce the tax. Yeah, good on you. Pay off. I know there was a government drive, I don't know if that was in Australia or somewhere else, that they had a government drive that government would pay you for your old car if you bought a new one. And they would pay you, I don't know, that's what I said, I don't know if it was in Australia or somewhere else. They would pay you for your old car, and what they did, any old car, going or not, it didn't matter if it went, they would buy it for some astronomical price, twice as much as you'd get to sell it, just to make you buy a new car. And what they did with the old cars, didn't matter what brand it was, what it was, or anything, went straight to a crusher, got crushed and recycled. I thought to myself, oh, I wonder how many classic cars, really rare ones, ended up getting crushed. It wasn't something good that I thought of. I like old classic cars, really do.
Yeah.
They made them tough, they made them to last. The cars they make today are all disposable. Plastic, fantastic. Oh, they do have there's good points about them, some of the cars. The newer cars, there's some really good points about them, but they'll never be classics, not like the old ones.
Well,
I wouldn't mind an old British Jaguar. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But they were a beautiful thing too. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yes. No, I don't think they care about all that stuff. I think they just care, they want you to get rid of your old stuff and upgrade it because it's better for the country, better for the economy, blah, blah, bullshit. I think so anyway. I hate electric cars. I'm really opposed to them. I'm not a lover of electric cars, not when they're running on batteries. There's got to be an alternative. Got to be something different than batteries you can run them on. The NiCad batteries are really bad. Bad for the environment, bad for people in general. NiCad batteries are bad. I heard they're working on a car that, an electric car. I read a little story about it earlier in the week, about an electric car that never has to get charged. Never has to go to a charging station. It's in development now, apparently. That may be interesting. Yeah, that's right, Nick. Yeah. No, it's not because of that. It's because they want you to swap.
How long will that guy live?
What
Just
guy?
making that.
Well, yeah,
Car.
I don't know. Yeah, someone's going to squash him. There's going to be one of the big battery companies that are going to come knocking on his door.
Yeah.
They're popping up. They're popping up charging stations all over the world, so that you can charge up your battery-powered car en route to somewhere. Okay, where's this power coming from? Where are all these charging companies getting their charging stations getting their power from? Would it be coal power stations, hydro power stations? Where is it coming from? We barely have enough electricity for domestic use, domestic and commercial use. Now we're adding a load to it. Where is that extra power coming from? And if it is coming from coal, there's more pollution. They're gonna make the coal power stations run twice as hard.
Don't
understand people's logic. Sometimes it's weird. Yes. Oops.
How many hours?
How many hours what?
Sleep.
Oh, 11 usually. 11 and make it 12. Hang on, let me get out. Make it 12.
Just tell me when.
Yep, go. Beautiful. I'll start the engine first. Okay, sorry. Didn't know it was turned off. Let's go. Yes, a little logic. Oh, that feels done. Oh, every field's been limed. In Sweden we have 40% hydro, 40% nuclear, 17% wind power, but have, hang on, got to negotiate my corner here before I read them all. We have no trouble with electric power, in a sense, but it's only in Sweden. Yeah. Jesus, bloody fence! Who put that fence there? Bastards!
No, not me.
Yeah, I know, but that's Sweden, and like you say, it's only a small country. Fair enough, and if they've got enough power for domestic and industry, then okay. But there's countries in the world that still rely on coal. We're one. We do have hydro. We do have solar, but there is still coal. It's supposedly slowly being faded out. But if they're going to put extra load on the system as it is, no. I mean, we haven't had a brownout in a long, long time, but they do occur. I mean, the drain in summertime on air conditioning really pushes our power. It really does. It puts a real strain on our power supply. You know, there's been warnings put out on the news and stuff for people to be sparing with the usage of power because it's draining the systems. Now, this is all good and well if you're young and healthy, but the old age pensioners and stuff, they need their air conditioning. If they don't get it, they will die. The heat, we lose a lot of people here, countrywide, in summer to death caused by heat exhaustion, by mostly old people. And I consider myself in that group nowadays, unfortunately. There's no friggin' way I'm going to turn my air conditioner off because the cafe down the street can't keep their lights on. They can get stuffed. It's too hot to work. There's many, many reasons not to go electric. But we're going that way because the powers to be will make more money out of it. Yeah, that's right. There's still old oil power stations powered by oil. I mean, they're old. They were invented in the 1800s, oil power stations. Oil fired. No, electricity isn't the way to go. We need to work on something else. Need an alternative, but electricity isn't the way to go. Because it's just too hard to generate. The world as a whole doesn't produce enough electricity to power the world. We sell electricity from state to state. One state will buy electricity off the other state. I mean, really, what? Okay, let's set up 500,000 electric power stations for these bloody electric cars. What? Get staffed. That's what I say. Not right. I'll have to work on it. What are you up to? Whoops. I'm done. I've had enough of this.
You can deliver a couple load with silage.
Oh. Can I?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Why not?
I'm bringing the plow home.
Oh, okay.
A new one.
Ah, good. Good.
Bought the new one, so...
Oh shit, I should have turned there. Whoa! Jeez, the brakes on this truck. Keep forgetting.
And when you're doing that, they're gonna find somebody to raid.
Ah, yes, good idea, mate.
Yeah. So I will say thank you to all who have been in my stream tonight. And of course, he's not playing anymore.
Probably a lot of people aren't streaming anymore tonight. It is getting late over there.
Yeah,
oh,
but,
no, I missed my corner. Jeez, I really mucked that up. I never hit a tree. I'm proud of myself. I just did do a good thing. Well, not really. It was bad, but I did a good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, so here's...
What do you say, Mick? The alternative I see is, oh, I've just hit something. Expand the railroads, long travels, you haul the car and semi-trailers on trains. Electric cars in and around cities is great, but long travels, nah. I agree.
I'm gonna write Daddy Crew, the owner of the group I'm in.
Okay. Now I don't know if you know, Mick. There was, well, there still is, but not done by the original people. A series on television called Top Gear.
See you on next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Oop says. The Top Gear show was hosted by 3 British people. And one of them was called James May. And he came up with a solution. Ideal solution. On all the major roads, freeways and highways, you put an overhead electric grid, just like you would on a tram line. Now, you still have your original car with the petrol engine. And when you're driving around town or wherever, you're just putting along. And when you get to a major road or freeway, you lift up an arm that hits the electrified grid and electric power is taken from there. It could work the other way too. You could put the grid over the cities like a tram line, and the cars rely on power from that tram line. Now, I thought that was a great idea. I think cars would have to be fitted with an electric engine to run, but it could be done, we've got hybrid cars now. It could be done. Like stupid Toyota Prius, ugly, hopeless piece of poop that isn't very economical at all. That could benefit from that system. And there's a Dutch guy that has developed solar panels that can be used as a road surface. They're laid in the road, laid on footpaths, anywhere where there's concrete. They're replaced by these solar panels and all the major highways. And they would produce megawatts of power. It's all been tested. It's all been proven it works. But no one's implementing it. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. The politicians do spend all the money and they use them to party, yes. Or buy a new mansion, a new car, a new girlfriend. Got to buy her house as well for the girlfriend to live in. All while pretending to care and look after us, which of course they bloody well don't. There are many ways you could go about it, like the Dutch guy that invented the solar panels for roadways, footpaths, concrete, parking lots. Sure, they're not going to get any power when a car's parked on them, but they're not going to be parked there 24 hours, and the charging system works all around. So it'll be in between the gaps, and that when the car moves, it'll get another boost of energy. There's plenty of ways around it. But the governments don't want to spend the money to reap the benefits for us. Jesus. Imagine if the government did do that, though. Could you imagine the road tax we'd have to pay because they're all made out of solar panels? I mean, it's a great idea, but the government would jump on that and say, ooh, they'd rub their hands together and say, oh, this costs a lot of money to maintain, even though it doesn't. Oh, we're going to have to increase the road taxes by $50 million per person, per day, Plenty of ways around it. Oh, okay, Mick. Yeah, there are sections of places wherever this guy lives that have this roadway, small sections and footpaths. He's laid them on. This is for testing, and you can drive a heavy truck, semi-trailer over these things with no effect. That's how tough they are. And would you look at the road maintenance? There'd be none. These things would last forever. You might have the odd electrician go out on the roadside and fix a panel that's fused or something, but it makes sense to me why they're not doing things like this. They're taking up precious farmland by buying a huge amount of land and putting these solar panels on them. There's roads going all over the country, everywhere, every country, that could be used as solar panels. Why take up precious farmland? It's dumb. It is absolutely dumb. Put me in charge, I'll fix everything. Anyway, thank you for tonight. I've enjoyed myself, or today, depending on where you come from. I've enjoyed it. We've covered every subject under the sun tonight, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm very grateful for your company. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the like button anyway, because you're such a wonderful person, and that's what you would do. I'm not sure I'll be around tomorrow night. You never know, but I will be streaming during the week if I'm not. If I am, I'll catch you tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you during the week. You all take care of yourselves and each other. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, all of the Dunnies.